Imagine a vessel gliding silently through the interstellar void, its hull reflecting the faint glow of distant stars. This ship is not of Earth, nor of any world we know. It moves with purpose, a silent observer in the vast, unending darkness. On board, a crew of explorers, scientists, and perhaps even hunters, beings whose home is a world shaped by forces and histories utterly alien to our own, work in quiet harmony. Their eyes, some bright and curious, others cold and analytical, scan the cosmos for signs of life and meaning. After crossing unimaginable distances, they are drawn to a small blue-white marble suspended in the blackness, our Earth. To them, it is both familiar and strange, a planet teeming with life and possibility. Their mission is not conquest nor interference, but pure observation. They are here to witness the unfolding story of life, to study the intricate dance of evolution and civilization from afar. From their vantage point in orbit, they see our cities as glowing webs of light, our continents as vast, living tapestries, and our oceans as shimmering jewels set against the darkness. Every detail is recorded, every pattern noted. These beings are predators, but their hunt is for knowledge, not prey. They seek to understand, to unravel the mysteries of intelligence and survival across the galaxy. They have watched countless worlds, seen evolution play out over eons, and now, with anticipation, they turn their gaze to us, wondering what makes humanity unique. They intercept our electromagnetic signals, music, stories, science, conflict, decoding them with ease. Each transmission is a puzzle piece, a glimpse into the soul of our species. Sifting through the endless noise, they search for a clear, unambiguous expression of our nature. What do these signals say about who we are and what we value? They isolate a 10-minute segment, a raw, unfiltered montage from our news archives, chosen at random, yet somehow representative of our times. It is not art, but a visceral revelation, a montage of human warfare, chaos, and struggle. The images are stark, the sounds haunting. For 10 minutes, they will watch us at our most extreme and violent, witnessing the rawest moments of our history without context or explanation. With no knowledge of our politics, our fears, or our hopes, they see only the data. Humanity under pressure, reacting to crisis, revealing its deepest instincts. The screen aboard their ship flickers to life, casting a cold blue glow across the control room. Every eye turns to the unfolding human story. For the first time, these cosmic predators will truly meet humanity, not through our art or our science, but through the unvarnished reality of our actions. What they witness in these moments will challenge everything they thought they knew about intelligent life, forcing them to reconsider not just us, but the very nature of sentience itself. The first images flicker across their view screen, a city reduced to smoke and fire, buildings crumbling, chaos echoing in every sound. The devastation is immediate and overwhelming, a stark introduction to the reality of war on Earth. Flames consume what once were homes and lives, and the air is thick with the cries of the displaced and the desperate. For the alien observers, this is not just a scene of destruction, but a window into the heart of human conflict. Soldiers in drab uniforms run through rubble, fighting enemies indistinguishable from themselves. The lines between friend and foe blur in the dust and smoke, as each side struggles for survival. The camera lingers on faces streaked with sweat and fear, young and old alike, all caught in the relentless machinery of war. The footage shifts. Now, a child sits alone in the ruins, clutching a tattered toy, while an old man stares at what was once his home, his eyes hollow with loss. Civilians wander through the wreckage, searching for loved ones or simply for hope. Their suffering is silent, but it speaks volumes. The aliens see pain etched on human faces, emotional suffering perhaps foreign to them. Each expression tells a story of heartbreak, of families torn apart, of dreams shattered in an instant. The footage lingers on these moments, forcing the viewers to confront the true cost of conflict. This is not strategic. It is personal tragedy, repeated endlessly. Grieving families cling to each other amid the ruins, mourning not just the dead, but the loss of a future that will never be. The cycle of loss and pain seems unending, echoing through generations. The view changes to a drone's cold perspective. Tanks move like insects, artillery arcs with precision. From above, the chaos is almost orderly, as if destruction itself has been engineered. The detachment of the drone's eye highlights the mechanical efficiency of modern warfare. The aliens witness not mindless violence, but calculated technological savagery. Advanced weaponry flashes, guided by unseen hands, and strategies are executed with chilling accuracy. War is no longer just chaos. It is a science, honed and perfected. We are scientifically savage, orchestrating destruction with chilling intellect. Every move is measured, every outcome predicted, as if humanity has learned to wage war with both heart and mind. The footage reveals a species capable of immense creativity, even in the service of devastation. In the final moments, a soldier kneels beside a fallen comrade, her face a mix of exhaustion and sorrow. The weight of loss is visible in her trembling hands, in the silent tears that fall for a friend who will never rise again. This is the human cost, the price paid in every war. Amidst the chaos, the aliens see compassion, loyalty, and sacrifice transcending violence. Soldiers risk their lives for one another, small acts of kindness shining through the darkness. Even in the worst moments, humanity's capacity for empathy endures. The footage ends, leaving the observers in stunned silence. The room is heavy with the weight of what they have witnessed, each person grappling with the enormity of human suffering and resilience. In 10 minutes, they have seen the full spectrum of humanity, our capacity for destruction and for love. The images linger in their minds, a haunting reminder that even in the darkest times, hope and connection persist. The data is unblinking, the reality undeniable. Numbers and images combine to form a truth that cannot be ignored, a record of both our failures and our strengths. The question lingers: what kind of species are we? Are we defined by our violence or by our compassion? The answer, perhaps, lies somewhere in between, waiting to be discovered by those willing to look beyond the surface. The screen goes dark, but the images linger. The aliens' first response is fear, witnessing a species that wields immense power against itself. Humanity appears dangerously unstable, a cosmic paradox. Yet fascination follows. How can a species be so advanced yet so volatile? We are a scientific puzzle, creators of beauty and destruction, resilience and chaos. They see us as a case study in adolescence, brilliant but self-destructive. There is a grudging respect for our resilience and will to survive, but disappointment prevails. They hoped for wisdom, found a house divided. Our potential is clear, but so is our peril. To them, we are a beautiful machine on the verge of shaking itself apart. The aliens confront a paradox. Our primal instincts are inseparable from our brilliance. The drive that fuels our wars also powers our greatest achievements. Our tribalism builds both communities and battlefields. The weapons of war are marvels of intellect. Our violence is intelligent. This is what terrifies, a brilliant beast channeling intellect into destruction. Perhaps on their world, intelligence evolved through cooperation. On Earth, it was forged in competition. Our dual heritage, collaboration and conflict, is undeniable. The aliens wonder, is this a universal phase, a great filter that many fail to pass? As the aliens replay the footage, they notice acts of astonishing courage, moments that seem to defy the very instinct for self-preservation. In the midst of chaos, when survival should be the only priority, something remarkable happens. A medic runs through gunfire, risking everything to reach the wounded, driven by a sense of duty and compassion that overrides fear. Each step is a testament to the human spirit's refusal to abandon others, even when the cost is high. A civilian shields a stranger, actions that defy survival logic and speak to a deeper connection between people. In these moments, the boundaries between self and other blur, and empathy takes command. This courage is a powerful, confusing force, altruism blooming in darkness, as if hope itself refuses to be extinguished. Even in the worst of times, kindness finds a way to survive. The aliens theorize it's a social instinct, ensuring group survival at personal cost. But it's more than biology. It's a choice made again and again to value others above oneself. Our loyalties are fierce. Soldiers fight for each other, not for flags or abstract ideals, but for the people beside them. Bonds forged in adversity become unbreakable. The image of a soldier mourning a friend reveals our capacity for grief, a pain that echoes long after the battle ends. Loss is not just a number, it is a wound that shapes us. Violence is not without cost. Each loss ripples far beyond the battlefield, touching families, communities, and generations. The consequences of conflict are written on every face. We are haunted by the death we inflict, suggesting a moral conscience that cannot be silenced by war. Remorse lingers, a silent companion to every survivor. Humanity is a symphony of contradictions. violence and compassion, hatred and love, destruction and healing. These opposites coexist, shaping who we are. We cannot be easily categorized. We are many things at once, capable of both cruelty and mercy, sometimes in the same breath. Our internal conflict is mirrored in our wars, as we struggle to reconcile our instincts with our ideals, our fears with our hopes. The battlefield is where our fundamental contradictions play out, revealing the complexity and the courage at the heart of what it means to be human. The senior aliens see echoes of their own past in our footage. Perhaps their species once fought similar wars before achieving unity. From a galactic view, our history is a familiar verse in the cosmic song. The only change is the scale of our technology and weapons. This perspective brings empathy. They see us as children playing with fire. The path from competition to cooperation is perilous. They nearly perish too. They choose not to interfere, knowing we must find our own way. Earth becomes a grand experiment, its outcome uncertain. After witnessing our violence, the aliens debate should they make contact. One faction argues it's too dangerous. Humanity is volatile and unpredictable. Contact could trigger disaster, so they advocate non-intervention and galactic quarantine. Earth is classified as a hazard to be left alone for millennia. Another faction sees our potential, suggesting subtle intervention, anonymous gifts of technology or knowledge. But history warns, such help could backfire, making things worse. The risk of misunderstanding or weaponization is too great. Ultimately, the chaos of human nature tips the scales. The verdict: humanity is too dangerous to engage. The aliens retreat, choosing to watch from afar. The calculus of contact ends in silence. The aliens' silent departure leaves humanity unaware we've been judged. We continue, eyes on our own problems, wondering if we're alone. The irony: we're not alone, but unready for company. The greatest barrier to the stars is not technology, but our own behavior. Intelligence without unity is a tragic dead end. We are a planet of tribes, not a planetary species. The cosmic frontier will not change us. We must change ourselves first. The universe is indifferent. Only survival and the spark of consciousness matter. The question: can we become worthy of carrying that spark forward? Our future depends on outgrowing the instincts revealed in 10 minutes of war. In the end, this story is about us. The imagined starship is a mirror, forcing us to see ourselves without bias. Our greatest strengths are also our greatest weaknesses. Passion fuels both art and war. Intelligence builds both hospitals and bombs. We are a species of contradictions. Our future depends on which side we nurture. The war footage is a warning, not a destiny. From orbit, there are no borders, only Earth, a fragile island in a cosmic ocean. The alien perspective teaches us our survival depends on recognizing our shared humanity. We are all crew members on Spaceship Earth. When we look up at the stars, we must ask, are we worthy of contact? The Predators have made their decision. Now, we must make ours. The universe is watching and waiting.